what does today's full moon in Libra mean for you? Also, why am I wearing this? What is the point? There's a message here. Stay tuned, and we will talk about it, because you're here for astrology, right? I'm Shane, and this is your astrology channel. Now, got that full moon in Libra, right? It's Saturday. You're late again, Shane. What's going on? Well, there's some important things that I have to tell you, and there's some important messages that I've gotten pretty late in the day. So let's start this off the right way, though, right? That's right. Got our bell. We've got our purr. I've got my coffee. I hope you do too. Let's take a sip together. All right, that's delicious. Okay, and here we go. There's our last bell, and let's talk about this. It's Saturday, and the moon is full in Libra at 8:22. This is called the pink moon. It's called the pink moon. Well, you wouldn't know it by looking outside right now, but there's flowers, phlox flowers that bloom around this time of year. We have snow on the ground for a second day, okay? It kind of went away yesterday, and it snowed again this morning and through the morning. So here we are on April 12th with snow. It's New England. What do you want, right? That's the way it is. So this is the pink moon. It's a culmination, right, of disparate energies. Pretty disparate, right? Now, changes. Venus is now direct. Today, changes in relationships are going to be of a more lasting nature, right? We're talking beauty. We're talking Libra things. The moon's in Libra. Pisces, Venus is in Pisces. She's exalted there, right? Oh, let the artist flow. Maybe. That might be one little clue, okay? The team has come together. Libra, right? Teamwork, contracts. And we're going to circle the wagons, right? Health may have been an issue lately. Look, rise to the occasion. You've garnered some individual acclaim. It's time to share that love, honestly, and come together and perfect your process. Perfect all your processes, right? The Mars-Venus trine is going to make this feel too easy. The moon, this particular moon, is going to allow us to center ourselves once again. Because it's balancing, right? We have that individual action. Now we've got that togetherness happening. The energy is returned to, that is returned to you is to be put back out there. This is a good time for it. Today's keyword is amplified. Now, before I get really loud and start going crazy, the color is beige. Doesn't sound very out there, does it? But it's the beige in my living room walls, which is a very particular beige. And I happened to have picked it out just for the color of it and the tone and everything. And it was perfect. It's not too cool. It's a very warm tone. Okay. Let's talk about this, because I've got Neptune in Aries on my mind. And that's something that's going to be driving me. And it's going to be driving all of us until October of this year. Catch the wave now. I'm telling you right now. Look at this is perfect, okay? This moon, this full moon that's happening today is the first step in the next, as we head towards the next eclipse. We're heading towards the eclipse in Virgo. Oh, now, that's because the axes have shifted, right? It's the Virgo Pisces axis now. Virgo, practical, analytical, like the button-down shirt I've got on here, right? Pisces, expressive, wild, like this beautiful scarf that I borrowed from my wife. Oh, Libra! Yes, borrowed it from my partner. There you go. So that's one thing, right? Now, full moon in Libra today. What about this Neptune in Aries thing? What is it that's so important about that, Shane? This is the point where all art's going to start taking off. This is where we're going to get wildly expressive and experimental and start doing some things that are going to be the basis of art, possibly for the next 100 years. Okay? Think about it. The people that were born the last time Neptune was in Aries are people that brought us all sorts of forms of expression, abstract expression, right? They're musicians, they're artists, they're writers that brought us into the modern era. We didn't have that before. We didn't have the modern era before. We had Moby Dick. Did you ever try to read it? Not putting it down, but I'm just saying that it became more narrative. Stephen Crane brought that forward with the Red Badge of Courage, that more narrative. Mark Twain, all that stuff, the different ways of expressing, the modern ways of expressing ourselves. And this is going to take another twist. It's going to become even more modern. Now, what does that mean? Well, with Aquarius being prominent, we've got a definite use of technology to do this, right? Pluto and Aquarius. So we've entered that Pluto and Aquarius phase. We can see, and this is my point that I want to make, this democratization, because Pluto in Aquarius is that social we. It's the society in general. Society in general has more availability to the technology that's existing at the time. This is something that's going to be very, very curious. I got a lot of thoughts on this, and I don't want to put them all in this one video because we're talking about the culmination. We're talking about that moon in Libra. We're talking about a very beautiful moon. We're talking about a very beautiful time. It's a beautiful time to be together. It's a beautiful time to spend time together right now. Culminations, right? We've been building up to this point. You know, you can go through whatever you want for relationships and stuff like that, but in the final analysis, appreciate what you have. Appreciate what is there, and appreciate that state of being that you're all sharing together, that we all share together. Now, as we return to the state of balance today, we need to, it's like our little map, right? It's our little pin marker. This is where we're at. This is where we're going. This is where we're heading. I maybe have this on, and I may have some wild ideas going on up here, but what I'm really talking about is trying to take all those ideas, make them manifest, make them practical, make them so that I can actually work on them and do them in a productive fashion. Now, I have mentioned on a couple of shorts that this is where this moon, this eclipse that we're headed to, is where practicality is going to meet creativity, right? Productivity meets creativity. It's going to be very productive. It's something that we have to do, and it's got to be repeatable. Now, when we gather our breath, take a breath. Just take a breath with me right now. We took a drink of coffee together. Might as well take a breath, right? And get ready for the next phase, because it's coming up. I've got a very busy day planned and a very busy day tomorrow. So, especially right here on this channel. So, let's go. Make improvements at home today. Yeah, improve your process, right? They always feel so much better when you get them done anyway. You know, clean something, rearrange something. I might have to do my desk here. I don't know. I've got a chair beside me, too. It's become a repository for all things not chair-like, like bottoms. You couldn't possibly get a bottom in that chair right now, so I'm going to have to address that. Yeah, that's it, right? Now, the petal of Venus is fully developed. Now she started her direct motion, and she's on her way to the next one. It's going to be in Capricorn next year, okay, in 2026. So, as Venus is starting to travel through the sky, where's this petal going to take us? Remember, these cycles, they're never strictly linear, right? We've got the Venus cycle, we've got the Mercury cycle, we've got the Mars cycle, we've got the zodiacal cycle. That's what we got. You got to find love tonight, right? Find it. Just find love in someone's arms. Now, in 1978, Gregor Ligeti's opera La Grande Macabre premieres in Stockholm. Okay. It looks like Carrie's searched this, and she said that was really weird. I haven't listened to it, and I haven't even seen the images, but I'm going to take her word for it because it's a Libra moon, right? Partners. I got her scarf on. Yes. Isn't that wild? Look at it. It unites that Aries energy that comes out of my head, that's actually part of my being, and it unites it with that Neptune energy, which I've got a couple planets in Pisces, so there's some Neptunian stuff going on, right? There's some Piscean stuff going on. It unites it perfectly. Now, and our birth is in 1958. Will Sargent, he's a British rock guitarist for Echo and the Bunnymen. Yeah, The Killing Moon and Lips Like Sugar. And he's born in Liverpool, England. He's a Liverpudlian. And that's what we have for you, just like the Beatles. All right, so that's what I have for you. Let me wrap this all up with a bow. Today's color is beige, but it's the beige in my living room walls. And our keyword is amplified. Get ready to amp it up, okay? It doesn't sound like it from today's energy, but it's underlying there. I've got a whole lot of stuff to say about Saturn. I've got a whole lot of stuff to say about Neptune. And I have a whole lot to say about you because I appreciate you. I love you all. Thank you very much for watching. Watch for more content coming out here. Today is a 6. Let's make it a 7, okay? Let's go. Let's amplify that. Today is a 7. Happy astrocatting.